I won't have time to explain it all tonight, but the Eat Gold Standard move, if you can do it, you can guarantee you're more fit. You can guarantee you'll absorb a fall better. You'll recover faster. That's why you want to get good at this move. If you can't even get close to doing it, I'm going to show you some progressions to let you get benefit from it anyway. Okay, so let's do this routine. Let's start from the beginning. If we've got a beginner, okay, we want to bring a chair out. You know, I've got people who have said, I can't do that, I'll kill myself. And it's like, well, you shouldn't do it then. It's clear. Okay? So in the perfect world, a beginner would take a chair, cross their leg, and just simply sit down. Make sure I'm balanced over the chair. I've done that before. Just kind of fall over. Then you stand back up. Okay? Sit down, stand back up. Some of you are like, I can't cross my feet like that. I'm not stable. Do not risk injury, especially if you're doing this on your own. You go ahead and start with your feet straight in front of you. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a great starting point. You're still getting the benefit of certain core muscles, certain balance. You can put your hands out, whatever's comfortable for you. They're just saying you need the hip strength and flexibility to be able to do this move. So that would be a beginner level of the sitting rising test. Okay? If we want to go to an intermediate level, then we would remove our chair and we would take some sort of stair or box and we would do the exact same thing. So we would cross, and I've got a stair behind me now. So I'm simply going to sit down, okay? Make sure I'm balanced, pause, stand back up, okay? And then it says to do 2 with each foot, stand back up, okay? If you're advanced, and I am pleased to embarrass myself on TV with this one because I'm no expert at this particular exercise. I just learned it this year myself, but I am improving. I do the best I can. Okay, and this one you're going to basically go to the floor and see how you control it. So you're going to come down, tighten your core, keep balanced, okay, sit down. I don't have the strength to come up from the ground. It's that simple. So I work on trying to find the best path for the least amount of point deductions. So I can usually put one hand back here and make it back up. And so I get a 9. It's still good. I'm pretty happy with it. Certainly better than when I started. So that's how you would do that particular move. Now let's talk about the Eat Gold Standard move. All right, that one, I'm going to show you the advanced one first so you can take a look and say, if I could do that, what does that say about my fitness level? What does it tell me about so many different areas of my health? And basically, you would start with your knees slightly bent. You're going to come back into kind of a backward roll, and you're going to put your feet over your head. Okay? Bonus if you can snap up like that. Thanks, Mom, for the acrobatics lessons as a kid, so I learned how to snap up like that. But that's the move. One more time. You're going to come down, roll backwards, feet over the head. Back up. And drop your mic. Okay? If you have a mic, hopefully you won't drop it. Anyway, that is the Eat Gold Standard move. So we want to learn how to do that. And some of you are turning the channel right now saying there's not a chance in hell I'm doing that move. And that's okay. I don't want you to get hurt. I thought that was very clear. We never risk injury. So we'll bring our trusty chair back out. And now we will do the actual beginner workout to show you how this works. It says 4 SRTs, sitting rising test, 2 with each foot in front, then 2 gold standard moves, 30-second slow moving recovery. Let's do one of those and show you how it works. So for a beginner, absolute beginner, okay, you're not even going to cross your legs. Just going to drop down. 1, up, 2, up, 3, up, and 4. Up. Got that done. Now you're not going to go down on your back because we don't want you going on the floor if you're not ready for it. So why not just do some sort of hip move that helps loosen and strengthen your hips for better balance? Maybe swing your leg across. 1, 2. They only said to do 2, but if you can do this, maybe you want to do 4 because it's not quite as challenging as the gold standard move. Take the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you think that move might come into play if you fell? Do you think maybe you'd be torqued, your body might twist a little bit? I think so. So rehearsing those things, telling your body to be prepared when the worst does happen, could save your life. That's where I think this study has real merit. Okay? So that is a beginner doing the move. Now, it also says 30 seconds slow moving recovery. So I built that in there to make this a little bit of an exercise routine as well. You're going to move your body, and that's going to give you some metabolic benefits in terms of breaking down a little muscle, burn a few calories. But what we'll do is we'll just kind of march in place for 30 seconds in between each set. So we're going to get our body used to recovering while we move. Recovering while you move is one of the greatest things you could do. Because if you rest, you're telling your body it's got to always rest to recover. It's not true as long as you deal with it in a way that doesn't risk injury. So if this is making you breathe hard, then you go to this. And if that's making you breathe hard, maybe you just swing your arms. But you just move a little bit for 30 seconds. Okay, let's say it's 29, 30. Now let's do an intermediate set. Okay, so they asked for 5 low-intensity intervals. So we did 1. So now we'll do the intermediate set. We're going to cross our legs. We're going to drop down. 1, up, 2, up. And then we're going to cross our feet the other way. 1, up, 2, up. Okay, then we're going to do an intermediate gold standard move. You can either use the chair if you don't want to get on the ground, or maybe you just do something like this. Get down, let your feet swing up like that. Maybe that's as far as you can go. That's 1. You don't even have to stand up again. And 2. Okay. That would be an intermediate level of circuit. Now, we got to move for 30 seconds between those sets. So maybe that's a light jog. Maybe it's a march if you're just not ready for jogging. Okay, but I'm using my arms, I'm using my heart, I'm using all kinds of great stuff, right? Okay? And then on the advanced, and again, just want to get the best you can. Try to put a little speed behind it. You do want to focus on form. It's important. So make sure I'm not going to hit the back there. So you come down. 1, okay? And down, up, down, up. Then you would cross feet and do the other side, which I'll skip for the moment. Then we need to do two gold standard moves. You drop back, go over and up, drop back, over and up. Okay? And now you're going to jog in place for real. If I'm doing this workout, this is what I look like. Okay? I'm just going to go ahead and keep moving. And by the time I'm on that 5th interval, it's a nice little workout. I feel it. No question about it. But I've worked a ton of flexibility issues. I've prepared my body for impact on a fall. Best news of all, I've made it less likely it's going to fall. And that's what the SRT is all about. So, again, go with the route of being cynical. I don't need this. I can't do it, so I'm not even going to try. It's too hard. Or you can say, I'll just do what I can do and build. Again, you'd want to develop the ability to see how far you can get in 5 years. Because what does that mean? By taking it easy, go easy, for 5 years, you've stayed with exercise for 5 years. Most people never do. That's the difference and the power of using exercise as a progressive approach instead of demanding perfection from day one, leading to all kinds of problems.